Hey, what's going on, family? This time from No Picks Podcast.
What's good, family? Joe, No Picks Podcast.
All right, so check this out. Today we're going to talk about this couple that went viral. Was about maybe about a month ago on TikTok. So basically, their situation is this guy went viral filming himself living. Well, him and his girlfriend living in a storage unit, and they got found out living in the storage unit or whatever, and I guess they got kicked out of the storage unit. But people started trying to raise money for him and trying to help him out and stuff. So they started staying in hotel rooms for free because people in the hotel, so certain hotels trying to look out for him. So now people are starting to get to the point where they're like, bro, just go get a job. So this is his response to the people saying, bro, just go get a job, take care of your family. And this is his girlfriend right here, and he has a son as well.
All
Right.
right.
So
Damn. All right.
we're gonna play the clip, and Joe and I are gonna react to this clip.
Good Lord, family. Here we go.
Get a job and everything will be okay. Yes, that's what my mom and dad would say. Job, 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 job. We want to make a video on how we too smart for that. We too smart for that. Homeless and smart. We too smart for that shit. Job, man, get the fuck out of here. Mm-hmm. Y'all getting me crazy. Y'all driving me crazy with that JOB stuff. You know, my family hit me up and said, I'm a punk. I need to get a job. Man, fuck all that. Job, dog. Talking about a job. I'm not getting no job. I've had jobs in the past, and them jobs, I've got fired at like 90% of those jobs. It's not for me. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm self-made. So is she. And we not going to college. We're not doing none of that. Yo, we not doing that. Unconventional. We getting money our way. Self-made. What don't y'all get? We not getting a job. I've had a job, and I got fired from my job to do this. I was working at a job, so y'all can get out of here with that. Y'all can talk about something, get a job. I had a job. I hate working at jobs, but I worked a job because that's what I had to do, bite the bullet to get ahead.
Bro, all right. So you saw that clip. So my question to you, Joe, is he's Gen Z, obviously, right through the little clip that we saw. I mean, does he have a point? I mean, are you and I suckers for working a job, bro?
All right. So it's interesting how some people will take a certain school of thought and just spin it to make it fit their narrative, right? Because on one hand, I do know that I completely understand when people are like, listen, I ain't trying to work for nobody. I don't mind to be like, I understand the appeal of wanting to be your
Right.
own boss, working your own hours. Like, I get it. You want to eventually grind to try to get to something where, people working for you. You know what I mean? Where your money is making money. But on the other hand, you also have to, bro, this some bull. He a bum. He's a bum, bro. I can't say nothing. He is a bum, and somehow he has convinced the shorty that he's with that this
Right.
is okay, that this is all good. And I'm like, what, bro? So you ain't gonna do nothing? I'm curious. What does he do? Is there any context? So he don't have a job, right? So
No,
what does he do?
he
He's a
does.
money maker.
He does.
He's a
He does.
hustler.
He does TikTok. He does TikTok, and there's
He's an
like
influencer.
and there's like a GoFundMe for him. So he thinks that that's gonna, I guess, make him rich. I guess.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, listen, I think Fat Joe at one of those like the podcast with Noriega was like, listen, these rappers, they don't gotta understand. Like, yeah, you might have dreams to be a rapper, but until you become that big rapper, until your mixtape gets found and it blows up and you getting streams and streams and people finally notice you, you gotta have a source of income. He was like, you know what I mean? And if you get booked, then you in jail. You know what I mean? So like you gotta have some way to sustain yourself till you get to where you
Right.
want to get to.
Right.
And I'm just like, bro, what are you gonna do in the meantime? Like, just beg people for money on GoFundMe and be a TikTok influencer? What's up with these influencers like who have no money, just giving their all into this and hoping that it just takes off? Like the shorty who moved her whole family to Texas, was it? And
Houston.
now
Yeah.
she's in Texas homeless because
Yeah.
she moved from Florida to Texas to be a influencer with her kids, and now she's homeless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So anyway, bro, this is, I can't believe well, maybe I can, but people think this way, bro. He's not one. He is one
Yeah.
of many. That's the
Yeah.
scary thought, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
What you think, bro?
He is a complete fucking idiot,
Yes.
bro. Like, what are you talking about? He's all right. First of all, you're talking about, oh, I'm too good for a job. I'm too smart for a job, bro. Like you were living until this whatever hotel you're staying in gave you this place for free and temporarily. You were living in a storage room, and I mean in storage unit. Why is that preferable to getting a goddamn job? Why would that be preferable to that? Why is
Yeah.
and I'm not a huge advocate for college, but he brought college up like, oh well, college. No, you can go to a trade school, bro. You
Yeah.
have to do
Right.
something in order to make a living.
You have
That's
to
just
do
the way of
something.
the world. That's always been the way of the world. When we were
Right.
hunter gatherers, guess what? You can't be one of the people in a tribe not fucking doing anything or contributing and just sitting there
Right.
and eating some of the willy mammoth. Nigga, you
Right.
gonna be hungry. You not if you don't help with
Right.
the hunt, you gonna be hungry. You and your family,
Right.
ain't nobody gonna marry you.
Right. Right. Yeah.
Because you can't provide for the family. You can't go hunt. You can't go get a deer or a velociraptor or whatever the fuck was back then.
A mammoth.
Bro, like, what are you talking about? Like you seem like you seem like the opposite of like what a man is.
That there's nothing nothing sounds very masculine about this man at all. You know what I mean? And you made a great point, and I never thought about this. Say, well, you took it back to like even since the beginnings and since the hunter gatherer days, like we have had to go out there and get ours. We'd have to prove our usefulness to a tribe or to a people. You know, we had to so we could get food, and you had to go get food if you wanted to barter for other things that you needed in trade. Like you needed to get resources, and this is something that's just so like just simple and primitive. It goes back to hunter gatherer. So
Right.
when did people lose track of that desire to just kind of like, I don't know, like what changed? What shifted the mentality of some people that they're just like, I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna work no job. So what are you doing? What is your contribution to society? That's my whole thing. What is it? Because clearly you're not succeeding at being an influencer right here, so you're not that influential. So what are you contributing to society right now?
And he's not even like likable either. Like
Right.
you know what I mean? Like watching this was you just like, wait, so people working a regular job are somehow like inferior to you and you're homeless and people are donating money. People probably with jobs are donating money to you so you can not have a job and think that you're better than having a job. Like that's not even likable. Like it's like Dame Dash situation. Nobody gives a shit about Dame Dash situation right now. How he's like, you know, damn near bankrupt and he might have to sell his shares.
Oh, is he?
Oh, you ain't hear about that? Yeah,
No, not yet.
Yeah, bro. Bull and
Dame?
crazy that he's
The
like
boss?
the boss. The boy that went on Charlamagne
Breakfast Club.
Oh, I'm a boss. Oh, you shouldn't have no you shouldn't have no
Right.
boss. Blah blah. Like literally, like when I watched that back then, I'm like, bro, like a doctor that's been a doctor for 20 years has a boss, so he's not shit to you because he has a boss.
Right.
So like basically like only CEOs and CEOs have to answer to stockholders. So to shareholders. So I'm like, well, he said that shit. I'm like, bro, like okay, but
yeah,
he's having really big, serious financial issues, and nobody gives a shit because he's so unlikable that it's like, bro, like, okay, cool, get out of here, figure something out.
Right,
this dude is he's not on that level, but he's also unlikable. Where he's like, bro, like people doing what you and I do with 99%, you know what, not even 99, with a lot of other adults do to make a like how. Right. Even if you're an entrepreneur, you have to do something in order to produce a profit. You can't just be on the internet begging with a goddamn with your Oliver Twist cup out, like, please, son, please, more. No, nigga, you gotta do something. You gotta be funny.
You gotta be a good writer, a good singer. Like, what is your talent, bro? What do you do? What do you do? You know what I mean? You gotta be genuine. You gotta be charismatic. Like, it takes actual talent to blow up, and well, not all the time because people go viral for the stupidest stuff.
People get lucky.
People get lucky. But for the most part, what do you have to offer? Why should I consume your material? Like, that's what. And it's funny because there's people like him, and then I put these people in the same category too. It's also the people who are like, I can't work on a McDonald's. It's like, but nigga, but you unemployed. You have no job. Right. If you got to flip burgers to start at 15 or 16 an hour before you get to that next job that's going to pay you more, or you know that security position overnight, or like, you know what I mean, something that's going to pay you a little bit more, driving UPS or something, Amazon, I don't know. But until you get to that point, you need income.
Yeah.
It's easier to look for a job when you have a job. When you ain't got no job and you can't find them $2 to get on the bus. Sorry, I'm dating myself. $2, whatever it is. It's probably like $5 now, bro. But put the little tokens in. We ain't got tokens no more. Damn, SEPTA. But anyway, you get my point, bro. Yeah. Like some boys will be like, I can't work on a McDonald's, but my man's, you broke. You have no income, my man. What are you talking about? Go flip them goddamn burgers until you get a better position.
This nigga said, I'm too smart. And that chick,
I'm too smart.
I'm too smart for that shit. Like, nigga, what? The chick in the background, bro, look like she's a hostage, bro.
Oh, man.
You're just sitting there looking around like, bro, like, sis, listen, if you happen to listen to this podcast, listen, if there's an issue, you need in the next video blink 3 times right in a row, and I will
Yeah.
I'll call the
Yeah.
cops. I'll send them to whatever new storage unit that you're in, because this dude definitely not getting no job. He's fighting. He's raging against the machine, bro. He's like, nah,
Right.
fuck this. But
Right.
bro, this guy has a kid.
And what is that? But who's the kid living with? The mom, I'm assuming.
I mean, I haven't seen. I
He's
didn't see
not
the kid
providing for his
in the
kid,
storage
probably.
unit.
Well, I don't know. I don't know what he's doing for his kid, but he has a kid living this lifestyle. I don't know what he's doing for the kid. I'm not gonna make that assumption, but he's living life his way with the child. That's wild, bro. That's so wild. And you mentioned the girlfriend or whoever she is, girlfriend, partner, I don't know, but she looks just as bad, and she didn't say anything. You know, her big ass just sitting on the bed, just like
Yeah.
smiling and giddy, and how he's saying stuff, and I'm like, Shorty, if I knew that my daughter was running around with some lame like that, like some broke bum, I ain't gonna never had no job. I'm gonna be homeless and couch surfing and y'all, you know what I mean? Like, if I knew my daughter was out there following some dude like that, I'd feel so disappointed as a human being. I'd be like, I failed. I
Why-
failed at my job. I
why would
didn't do
you-
it.
Right. Why would you want your entire existence to be based off other people's charity? You feel what I'm saying? It's like
Yeah,
us quitting our jobs and then doing podcasting full time. Like it's not feasible, because
Right.
we will be beholden, like we will be hoping that this blows up and people
Right.
donate and stuff like that.
right.
And who would want to live their life like that?
I know. Now, if we blow up until the point that we're making more money from this, and it's like that soft income, that passive income, and we chilling, that's different.
It's a different
But we ain't
conversation.
there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's a different. But you're right. But you're absolutely right. I'm not gonna be like, yo, I'm about to quit my job, bro, and I'm gonna go all in. And I'm like, you know what I mean? Like, that's just not feasible right now. You know,
And
like I just that, yeah,
men and women throughout history have had to work.
right,
When the men were out hunting and throwing them long ass spears at them big ass dinosaurs, the women were gathering vegetables and berries and shit.
yeah,
They were making sure the kids were cool. They were making sure they were washing the clothes by hand and all that. And they were you know what I mean,
Right.
like they were figuring out, you know what I mean, like medicinal situations where motherfuckers got sick. They'd be like, okay, cool, I found this herb, you know what I mean, like behind this, you know what I mean, pine cone, and you know what I mean, this we can ground this up and put this on as an antiseptic.
right,
There was roles for people. You can't, like, if you
right,
can't contribute to that society, they just like, bro, like, there's no, you just an extra mouth to feed. This nigga's
right.
just an extra mouth to feed.
Pretty much. Yeah. And you're so right. And it's like people like this for me would make more sense if they go like people who go off the grid. Like
Right.
people who, you know, because there's some people who are like, I don't want the government to follow me, or
Right.
people who are super like radical, like I'm gonna go live on some land in some obscure place and like somewhere like in the forest in my little cabin, and I'm gonna do farming. Like people who just go off the grid. Like I can understand if he would did that, but you're not even doing that, bro. You're still trying to be like in the city, floating around motels. You
Right.
got to GoFundMe. You want to be in the city. You still want to be using the internet, using utilities,
Right.
walking around the roads that people done built, the buildings people done, the structures, like everything that you're using right now was built by somebody who produced and contributed to society, and you're just milking off of it right now. You know what I mean? Just go off the grid. Why not just go off the grid if you're gonna live this lifestyle? Why not?
How do you have a phone? What the fucking Wi-Fi are you using? Like, bro, like,
I don't understand the times, bro. You be seeing all these videos of people in prison with PS5s, and they be like, you know, they be cooking fajitas, chicken
Yeah.
fajitas and tacos, and going in, and they got like, I'm like, how are people living so good in prison? We're just living in world times, bro. Some people just don't want to work. You know what I mean? But he still has a phone. He still has all. He got a girlfriend apparently. I don't know how he's still getting guts too. I'm telling you, bro. He's still getting like I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. If you still manage a way to get that and he ain't got nothing to offer,
right.
damn, bro. I can't. So yeah. So yeah. For people like him, for me, give me this like. You know those people who are just like want to be super radical, super autonomous, like
Yeah.
sovereign citizen almost type, like
Yeah.
people who just want to be like he strikes me as a type, and it's like that's fine, bro. But what are you gonna do? Because you still have to build. You need resources. You need resources. So young men,
We talked
yeah,
in another pod before, and I was like, yo, like, I understand how men are homeless. He's
yeah.
one
Oh,
of
we
these,
did.
he's one of these dudes that's gonna be fucking homeless, and you know what I mean, like at different soup kitchens for every holiday, and you're gonna be like, oh, I remember that dude. Like, I understand why you're here. He don't want to work. He just want people to give him
Right.
money. You're not likable. You're not like a Kai Cenat or something like that. You know what I mean? Like people. I mean,
Right.
not that I
Shout
watch
out to
the guy,
Kai.
but still, like I mean, like
Yeah.
he has an audience, right? This dude
Right.
seems very unlikable to me, and because Anyway,
Yeah.
we,
No,
let's just
you're
end
right.
it. Like, I mean, we could just make
Yeah,
this
this is.
fun, but
What do y'all think? Yeah, what do y'all think, family? Because there are people who really have this mentality, and what do you think about these people who are like, I don't want to job? Like, it's a nuanced conversation, right? But people like this who are like, I don't want to work, so they choose being homeless and being hobos, and just moving from around and around and putting up GoFundmes, hoping that people give up bread. What do you think about people who choose to they choose this lifestyle? It's not by circumstance; they choose this mentality. It's bizarre to us. So chime in, let us know.
wait, one more thing.
Yeah, no, yeah, go ahead, go ahead.
Shout out to his parents, his mom, whoever he was living with, for kicking him the fuck out.
Yeah,
Y'all the real MVPs.
yeah, because they're the people who just stay living in their mom's basement until 30s, 40s. They be having kids, baby moms,
Yeah,
kids. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, there's some people. Yo, yeah, I'm glad you added that too. I'm bum ass. Listen, man. All right, y'all, like, subscribe. We on the ground, we on the move. I'm gonna mention our live, but I feel like once we upload this episode, we might already have done it. But
yeah,
just know that we are gonna go live. I hope that
yeah,
some of you guys who watch this, if you saw it then,
yeah.
I hope you enjoyed it because we're excited for it. But all right, family. Until next time,
All
like,
right,
subscribe, be
check it out.
safe. All right.